Hey guys, so another League stream today. We're going to be doing some more Arena because it's, still here, and as long as it is, I want to keep playing it. Anyway, enough about that. Let's actually get into it, shall we? So, while I'm loading in, I've got a couple ideas for what I want to do in Arena today. One of them I'm thinking of doing, I want to play Cho'Gath but AP, because if you get the right augments, he just can 100% the squishy champs, which is really funny. But you definitely need the right augments and items and stuff, otherwise you're not gonna quite be able to manage it. So it's a possibility of happening today. Alternatively, if it gives me like really good tank Cho'Gath stuff, I'll just play tank Cho'Gath. Other than that, I want to get in a Briar game as well. I've done Briar before, but I want to get another one in because I still think she is insanely strong, especially when she gets Mystic Punch. I think I'll play a Set game. Again, really strong with Mystic Punch, but Set's just sort of good at nearly anything. Obviously not AP, but like pretty much any stat up can benefit him. Crit chance will benefit him, lifesteal and Omnivan will benefit him, ability haste will benefit him. Like I said, anything but Magic Pen and AP are just insanely good on him. Because, even health and resistances, because he's a bruiser, but he's specifically with his health, that gives him more grit, which means more damage from his W. So, really, the worst thing that still has a use for him, by Set, the worst thing it still has a use for him would be resistances, but even then, resistances aren't bad to get. I mean, the resistances, you take less damage, that's obviously good. So when the worst thing you can get is armor and MR on a character, then clearly you're doing something right. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I think Set is one of the best not meta picks. I mean, maybe he's considered meta, but I think he's one of the best, like, sleeper picks compared to, say, Yi or Brand. Those characters just get way more spotlight, we'll say. Now, it looks like I'm not the only person going Cho'Gath this game, so that's going to be interesting. If he goes tank Cho'Gath, he'll actually probably beat me because of the fact that AP Cho'Gath doesn't beat tanks. But I've got a Varus, so he should be able to deal with the Cho'Gath. Whether he goes AD or AP, he should be able to deal with the Cho'Gath. Because I've played some tanky boys into an AP Varus, and it does nothing against, like AP Varus just shreds that big health bar like it is just tissue paper. So definitely not expecting that to be an issue. Now we've got a King Rammus player. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. That is an old account. Well, I'm excited. I'll be honest. I very rarely see King Rammus. So when I do see him, that makes me happy. Other than that, there's a Singed Samira, which is probably going to be pretty annoying. Hopefully I can keep the enemies off of Varus. Vayne and Nunu. This one, a lot of these depend on Varus, because Varus will need to keep Vayne from just killing me instantly. I can deal with Nunu. Udyr and Vayne, again, if he can deal with Vayne, then we have a chance, although admittedly Udyr is pretty strong against me too, so that's sort of a... And this is just early game, mind you. In a late game, I can just flash on Vayne and eat her and kill her instantly. Same with Samira, the other Vayne, obviously. Rumble and Taric, I'm probably never going to be that good against. Echo, I can just instant kill him pretty much. Soraka, instantly kill her. So yeah, there's two teams that have no squishy characters at all on them, that being the Taric Rumble and the King Rammus Darius. Those are going to be the two that I can't instant kill, even if I do get the right augments. And that's if I get them. Okay, maybe we don't go AP Cho'Gath. I just did all that talking about AP Cho'Gath, but you get Stackosaurus Rex on Cho and you win. Because now permanent stacks from my ult 75% more. Okay, you know what? Throw everything I said about AP Cho'Gath out the window. We're doing HP Cho'Gath, traditional Cho'Gath, because woo. Now I could still go AP Cho'Gath with Stackosaurus, but at least for this first round, I'm going HP. Once I get like my prismatic item, if it offers me like really good stuff for that, then needless to say, I'm just dealing with the plants so they can't heal off of them. I kind of inted there. I didn't expect to get stunned quite so fast, but oh well. Varus can deal with this. Oh, I thought he would go around the other side. That's my bad. I'm just trying to get this man off of my ally, but I don't think I can win this. However, we can win if I do that. Okay, let's see. For boots, yeah, I'm gonna go plated because of all the terrifying AD this game. You know, there's the 2 Veins, there's the Samira, there's the Darius. I mean, yes, there's also a lot of AP, but like I'm really scared of the ADCs that can just shred me. So, plated. And I'll trade them out for Sorks later if I need to, because like, you know, who knows, maybe I'll get a really good AP prismatic, you know, but probably not, you know. Besides, I mean, Stackosaurus HP is not a bad build on Cho'Gath, needless to say. It's not like I'm picking it off meta. Okay. She was charging that up. Killed her with my E. Ah, she moved. Okay. Varus, I'm not sure that was a good plan, but there we go. Okay, had to focus a bit there. Barely managed to save Varus's life. 24 HP. Woo! Everfrost and Innervating. Both are very good. Innervating could really go well with an AP Cho'Gath build. Everfrost is just nice. Thanks for the follow. I think I'll take Everfrost. Hey there, sorry for saying this. I don't really add people on Discord just because of privacy reasons. But thank you for the follow. Okay, let's... So now we've got Everfrost, which means we can just hold them in place and Q them, and really they can't escape. Okay, can I move? I got stuck on the wall. Had to flash there because Cho'Gath was just dancing around on the wall. Now, sadly, I got stuck on his ultimate for so much damage. So I couldn't do much there. The ice wall really ruined me. That was a very good play on his behalf. Okay. Yeah, sadly I can't do anything there. Rumble just, he did so much damage with that initial ult. It was awful. Okay, not sure what was going on there. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go Heartsteel. We're gonna just go tank. Yeah, if I had, I mean, it's not really just luck too. He had a really smart strat with placing the ice wall where he did, so I couldn't escape, and I just didn't get close enough to the wall to feel safe flashing. It might have gotten me out of his ult, but I was afraid that I'd flash in and just not quite make it over the wall and just blow my flash for nothing. So I wanted to get closer and spent so long trying to get closer that it honestly would have been better if I just walked towards them at that point. Okay. Now, this is the Singed Samira, which means it should be a little easier to get a Heartsteel stack in here than against ranged characters. Since they're both, I mean, Samira is ranged, but still. You are not the only one. I preferred it as well. There we go. I wanted to get the Heartsteel on him, so I was willing to just sort of wait him out and take the poison. Now, if I'm really lucky, I'll get the Steal Your Heart augment. Now, the stacking Vayne is going to be an issue later on. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Magic Missile and Bread and Butter are both so good. I think I'm gonna take Bread and Butter though, because normally I can't get ability haste from leveling up my Q. It just increases the damage, so being able to get it decreased by so much is really nice. I don't have to build ability haste to get it decreased. Yeah, every 1.5 seconds. Oh yeah, it's broken on like any character who has damage from a massive distance, like Singed 2, it's so strong on. Like burn damage, Brand, it's... They need to make it not apply on every burn. That's a bit insane that they have it like that. Oh, I wanted to take the damage for it, but I got stuck attacking that bomb plant. Okay, I'm... Okay. Okay, I'll just heal up real quick. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. That Cho'Gath that I was fighting against is just able to tank better than I could. Oh well. Sunfire? I think Sunfire here. Yeah, what did that Cho'Gath have? Oh, he had Heavy Hitter. That's why! He's also got way more Heartsteel stacks than me. But yeah, Heavy Hitter. That'll do it. And then, of course, the insane healing from Soraka. The amount of holding I can do with a mix of Everfrost and a 1.5 second Q is a bit ludicrous. I know that if I hold him for too long, it just gives him unstoppable, but still. Yeah, since he's AD Varus, he can't do anything against this Rammus, so... I had ult in 0.3 seconds. Close, close. Yeah, no, if you get the right stuff, it's just like you said, the tankiness you can do is ludicrous. Well, I will say it's partially my fault. I did go in on the Rammus and the Darius. Darius just full stacked on me and then ran after Varus to get his first life. Which, because I mean, with Darius's passive proccing to 5 stacks instantly, he basically just had to hit Varus with 1 Q and an ult him, and he was dead. So I should have let him play to his strength and try and poke the Darius down before going in. That was my bad. I should not just all in there. Okay, oh, I thought she was going for the healing. Oh, with taking the healing plant, yeah, I did think that it was a bit weird that he took it from me, but I didn't say anything, because, I mean, I figured maybe he was getting his ult from it, and he could have gotten the kill off of it. Its killing time isn't that good. Grasp as third augment is a bit mediocre. I mean, bread and cheese is pretty good. Because now I've just pretty much permanently got my E up. So all my basics slow now, basically. Pretty good. I'll have Thorn Mail as my next item. Okay, this Echo probably just gonna ult if he gets anywhere close to me, because I'll just shred his ass. Okay. Come on, come on, I'm stunned for so long. Yeah, I got held there for 6.11 seconds straight. I was just getting knocked around. Oof. Yeah, all the ability haste in the world doesn't matter if you're just held in place. Also, that Darius's damage, woof. Okay, I won't do another Cho'Gath game. I was trying to get AP, but whatever. Yeah, the ADCs, well, here's the thing. They can make it to late game depending on the ADC. Like, it really heavily depends on who you're playing. I've seen some insane Samiras in the late game where it's just like, how do you beat them? I think it definitely depends on augments, that's for sure. It doesn't matter how good of a ADC you are if you get shit. But like some ADCs, like I don't see Jhin ever really making it to late game. But like Kai'Sa, I can see her doing well, especially with how she can shred so many tanks. Vayne, I mean, if she gets the right augments, again, definitely doable. I mean, I've seen Vaynes who have the every time they dash, or rather every time they use a dash ability, they have, you know, X, Y, or Z, whether it be the Earthquake, which is the one that does like Spell Wake version, or the one where anytime they dash they gain permanent damage. Either of those on Vayne can pretty much make her just insane, because she just ults, dodges like 3 times, and her stats are high, or her Earthquake is doing damage depending on which one she has. I don't know if I have fought any Jinxes in Arena this time around. If I have, it was like once near the start, and that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna go Set this time, unless he gets banned or picked. I'm a top main, so most of my picks tend to be bruisers or tanks. However, that's also just really good in Arena, so it fits well. Or fighters. Now let's see here. I am curious if we're gonna have to deal with any Yees, since he didn't get banned this time. Usually if Yi isn't banned, I see one. Also surprised I haven't seen a Trundle yet. Ooh, Veigar, okay. Okay, I can get behind a Veigar. Veigar is definitely extremely reliant on what items... That is true. The survivability of them in Arena especially is just non-existent. You know, I'm actually gonna get rid of Trundle. I definitely can see where you're coming from, but the thing is, although there are a lot of people who play Assassins, if you've got a good enough tank with your ADC, they can usually kill the Assassin. Even if the ADC dies, they'll kill the Assassin on their way out, and then the tank can res their ADC, and then it usually, from my experience, still results in the ADC winning if it's a strong ADC. Again, that's a big if. ADC's weak for most of the time, but if you get one of the ADCs who has like the really, really god tier build, then even if they get insta-killed, if they've got a tank with them, they just win anyway. Or if they have like a super healer, like a Soraka with like all the healing augments and items, then even with Assassins, I've seen them just shrug it off. Oh, no Veigar! My ally was gonna pick Veigar, but since someone else picked it, he can't. That sucks. But yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from. I agree. I agree, Assassins can shut down most ADCs. I was just trying to say that. Gee. Because one of the few characters I do play that isn't like a traditional top lane character, because I do play jungle as well. One of the ones I do tend to play would be either Briar or Kha'Zix. And both of them... Ooh, I don't want to ban Set. Both of them can absolutely decimate an ADC in this game mode, and in general, frankly. I mean, if you just play in Summoner's Rift too, I mean, that's kind of their counter, is you just jump on top of them and they're dead. But yeah, no, I do think, like I said, it really depends on what you get. I do find it funny, though, how Marks Mage can make certain characters just gods. If you get, like, if you play Tahm Kench, for example, and you get Heavy Hitter and Marks Mage, then every one of your basics is just doing, like, 1,000 damage. by the late game, assuming you built health. Or built AP, frankly. Yeah. But in the end, like, the thing is, at its heart, this is a for fun game mode. So if someone wants to play an ADC, I'm never gonna get like upset at someone's pick. No matter what you pick in this game mode, I'm not gonna be upset at your pick. I might be like, okay, that play was a bit stupid with certain plays they do. But like, it's a for fun game mode. It's arena. It's, yeah, you're trying to win, but you're also like trying to goof around and make a funny build. Like if you have a build that does all of its damage with the first attack and then you do nothing afterwards, is that good? Probably not. Is it fun? Yeah. Okay, so Kaisa Darius is gonna be, that's gonna be awful for my teammate. I'm just saying it right now. Kaisa's gonna jump on top of him and kill him, or Darius is gonna pull him in and kill him. There's no safe pick for him there. So, and that Silas Vigar is kind of scary to me. Slap around and gore drink and buff buddies. I think a slap around. Because my E and my R are both examples of, what's it called? Immobilization. So every time I E, I'll gain 20 adaptive force. Every time I ult, I'll get 20 adaptive force. That's pretty good. I mean, it takes me up to 115 right now. It's not bad. Definitely later in the game, I'd probably prefer a different augment, but it is just a silver, so. Wait, was I already at 115? Did the E not do that? Oh, never mind. That's not with the adaptive force. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it takes me up to 127 then. Oh, I was trying to hit the plant. Okay, I'm gonna go around and bomb to get this. Malzahar, you are a monster. And dead. I'm not sure why he came in there. He could have gone over to the plant and maybe killed us, but you know what? Hey. I mean, I shouldn't say maybe killed us. He probably wasn't winning that. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Vigar being a rat bastard, as you should be. It's early game Vigar. That is your job. Sadly, it's not going to pay off for him. Over here, we've got the second brand of the game. Gone. Okay, Berserkers. Oh yeah, Vi, if you get the spatula on Vi, jeez. He's saying about getting the ghost crawlers, but I like the berserkers for the attack speed. Honestly, I've always thought the ghost crawlers are kind of mid. Yeah, Vi, like I said, Vi, if she gets the spatula, it's like you said, that's an instant first place. Like, holy shit. I mean, she doesn't even need half those stats and she'd still get an instant first place from it. Just doing that into where that guy is. There we go. Well, he put himself over the wall there. Not sure why he did that. Like, I mean, I know getting into melee range of me isn't a good idea, but... Just gonna say G, J, and YT every round. Oh, this poor This poor Silas and Vigar combo are not having it early. They definitely need their ults. Prowler is not good on set. Gale, on the other hand, I'd prefer Sunderer, but I'll take it. Well, okay, outplay insinuates that there's like a way to avoid it. It's not an outplay, it's an out ult. It's just I pressed R. So yeah, being able to gain permanent damage anytime I use my E is definitely helping out. Okay. That poor man. Yeah, I wanted to keep punching you, so thank you for the taunt. Hey, look, he got outplayed. Yeah, that poor Kane. He did not even get a chance to ult. So there are some champs that if they get Chauffeur, they just win. So believe it or not, we were just talking about Vayne earlier. Vayne with Chauffeur is ludicrous because I don't know how much you see Chauffeur because it is a pretty bad augment. But if you didn't notice, Chauffeur stops taking effect for, I think, a second if you dash. And because Vayne has so many dashes, she can dash and break the attachment really, really often. And because the augment also gives you like a massive damage speed increase, or attack speed increase, she just shreds people. And she basically doesn't have much of a negative because she can just dash to get off of her teammate. It's a very niche use for Chauffeur, but it's pretty much the only time it's good. Okay. Crit Ornn? Crit and attack speed Ornn. That's a build of all time. Holy shit. Oh. Get my ult as filled back up as I can. Sorry, Malzahar, you needed to die. Yeah, it's like I said, a very, very, very niche use for Chauffeur, but it is broken when you get it. If you play Vayne over and over again until you get Chauffeur. I only know about it because I've had to fight it, and it's hell. Yeah, Set, so I said about this near the beginning of the stream. Set is so strong, especially in this game mode, because, like, almost anything is good on him. I'm going to take Firebrand. The only two stats that are not good on Set are AP and Magic Pen. Every other stat is good. You want to do lethality? Bam, go lethality. You want movement speed? Sure, why not? You want ability haste? Yeah, why not? AD, obviously. Armor pen? Sure, why not? Everything's good on him. Health, of course, it gives him more grit. Resistances, well, duh, who wouldn't want those? Every single fucking thing except for AP and Magic Pen by extension are good on him. And hell, if you get the AP to AD augment, then even AP items can theoretically be good. Damn. He got held in place there. Gotta kill that Vigar before he's an issue. Malzahar's dead. Oh, he had his ult back. I wanted to E and W him there. Oh, Malzahar, no. Ah.
Your team lost.
Yeah, intervening locket there. This map is hell, period. I genuinely, this is the biggest reason why I don't enjoy Arena. Like, I'm not saying I don't enjoy, I do enjoy Arena. This is the biggest negative to Arena in my mind, is that map. I'm gonna get Sterix here so I can get a bit more tankiness and damage. Now, if you really want to know something strong on set, there's the one prismatic item, Overlord's Bloodmail. If you get Overlord's Bloodmail on set, get Heartsteel, and then get Sterix Gauge. You get so damn much AD. It is in-fucking-sane. You know, then just build normal set items after that. But if you get that, I mean, it's not just set, but it's so good. Characters who normally build Sterix. I just barely hit her with that W. Yeah, it's insane because I mean, the fact that it increased, the Overlord's Bloodmail increases base AD. Seriously, it's a bit busted. I mean, it works on like pretty much any character that wants HP and AD, but like, still, like, you know, on Scion it's strong too. But like Set, because he's inherently just so good already, getting something overpowered on a character who's already so strong, mwah. I really did. Oh, hey, look, attack speed. The funniest part is I didn't even have to use my my Gale Force. I did my W hoping it would hit Briar. If it hadn't, you know, because it hitting her killed her. If it hadn't, I was just gonna wait and respawn my ally and then use Gale Force to chase her down after we killed him again. Or not killed him again, killed her ally who would inevitably respawn. You know, like, Brand would just stun us and run away. So we'd kill her, jump on him, or vice versa, whatever. Point is, I was saving my Gale Force for that, but I didn't even fucking need it. Okay, we gotta watch out for this Ornn. This is attack speed Ornn, apparently. Oh, no, it's not. Why did I not get CC'd there? Yeah, I wanted to try and keep him away from my ally. I thought that he'd win the fight against Vel'Koz. That's my bad. That is my bad. I went in on the wrong person. What's Shaco talking about? Vigar, I think. I'm not sure. I think Shaco's just getting pissed at everyone. Which sounds about right for a Shaco player. This poor Darius. He's just getting decimated. I will say though, if you want to know the absolute most overpowered build in the world that I have ever at least achieved, I played Cho'Gath. Ooh. With Stackosaurus as my first augment, so I was stacking my ult insanely. I got the item CDR rune, or augment I mean, and I got Gargoyle Stone Plate. And I got Heartsteel. Like, Steal Your Heart, I mean, not Heartsteel. I got Steal Your Heart. So I had 11,000 HP, or more than that, but I had 11,000 HP, and every time I used gargoyles, I'd gain an 11,000 HP shield, and gargoyles had an 8-second cooldown. Yeah, I got first place that game because no one could hurt me. Just pretty much permanently had a 11,000 health shield. Okay, he's healing up from that. I don't want to chase him yet. I want to wait for the plants to come back up. Oh. Ooh, he executed me even through my W. That was really bad. I didn't think he could do it. Malzahar with his gambler's blade. Okay. I'm getting another prismatic. Dragonheart, it's a bit late for that. Decapitator isn't really gonna be it. You know what? Yeah, Darksteel. Because that's just 59 true damage on hit, and I'm doing an attack speed move. A Vayne, you'd think would do the work against that Cho'Gath, but because I was just using the shield constantly, it didn't really matter. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they do. They look fucking awful. At least in my opinion. And yours, clearly. He's just permanently invisible, I guess. Miss that now you see me. W moment. Honestly, I'll take the crit chance. I'm not exactly building crit, but I didn't really want the other two that much. I mean, health would have been a little nice, but it was like the lowest end of health you can get. I don't know. I don't know why they changed the mastery system anyway. I think everyone was fine with it going to mastery 7. Like, even if they wanted to change the mastery to say maybe, oh, we want to go to 10 because it's like a nice number or whatever, then like they could have expanded on the current system rather than completely throwing it into the trash like they did. Like, they just threw it into the mud and stomped on it. Why is there just a Shaco box here? Oh. Okay. So, that's Banshee's Veil that gave him that. I thought that was a purple shield. Oops. I thought that was just a purple shield, so I did not realize I was going to completely negate my W. My bad. My bad. Okay, that team is like easily kicking our ass. So I'm going to get Dead Man, so I've got the movement speed to catch up to the Vel'Koz. Because I was going that round, I was just going off the idea that my W would instantly either kill the Vel'Koz or get him really low. But considering I was at max, that would have been 1594. Okay, that would have done a lot of damage to Vel'Koz. He would have been halved instantly, pretty much. So my idea was to do that and then Gale Force ult. Didn't even get the chance. Okay. Oh, man! Her serve after death saved her. Won't save her from him though. Okay. Now we gotta get the Vel'Koz, because this team is probably dead here. I don't see them winning against the Oh wait, the Vel'Koz died? Hold on, maybe this team does have a chance against him. If they were able to kill him once, maybe they can kill him again. Damn! Although the Ornn's doing a good bit of work too. Okay, doesn't matter. We're still fighting them though. Slow Cooker, Mad Scientist, Gambit Anvil. I'm gonna reroll. Nesting Doll could be good. Spirit Link could be good, but I'm gonna reroll again. Raid Boss. Okay. I know Raid Boss is kind of throwing him to the wolves here. However, my W with Raid Boss, if you've never seen a set with Raid Boss who gets max grit and presses W, it is instant death. Also, Malzahar got Ultimate Revolution. Holy shit. Come on, W. Ah, I couldn't get the E on him. Oh, but Ultimate Revolution! That was close as fuck. Let's get some Omnivamp. Attack speed. Attack speed. Attack speed. Sorry, 2.7 attack speed. Yeah, that's because I've got lethal tempo stacked up at that point. Don't worry, now it's now it's 3.04. So yeah. And I've got Raid Boss, which is not gonna increase it, but it is gonna increase my stats for my damage. Now, where's that man at? Where's that Sheko hiding? Over here. There we go. Woo! That is how fucking overpowered Set is in Arena. Let's see these damage logs, shall we? 64,000. Yeah. That is, I'm not going to chalk that up to my own skill, by the way. I will say I'm a Set main, so like that is my best champion. That doesn't mean I'm good at him. Okay, I am garbage at this game. Nah. There's a reason I'm ranked like gold. I think I don't know. I haven't played ranked in a long time. I can't actually remember when the last time I played it is, but I was ranked gold last time I played. I'm not good, but Set. Dear fucking, oh my gosh, he is. This is every other top laner in Arena. I can't move my hands. This is every other top laner. This is Set. He just above them all. No one can compare. In Arena, I have to specify. In regular game, he's all right. Okay, let's do something else. Let's see. Well, first things first, I'm going to ban Trundle. Well, like I said, I was gold last time I played. I might be lower now for all I know. Maybe I'm iron. Maybe I'm iron 4. Maybe I'm that bad. I don't think I'm that bad. I think you have to try to be that bad. I think I'll be Mordekaiser. Why not? I'll go good with Warwick because then I can just ult the other person so they can't stop him while he's doing his ult. Oh, and Set's banned. I think someone fought me last game, didn't like it, and now they banned him this game. The funniest part is, that's nowhere near the strongest Set build I've ever had. If you get Spatula on Set, it's almost like Vi, where you just decimate. Oh yeah, no, ranking, I'll be honest, solo queue ranking in general is hell, but as a support, I couldn't fucking imagine. I never play support unless I am in a queue with someone I know playing the ADC, because I cannot handle randos for my ADC when I'm supporting. That is, oh gosh, I am sorry. I'm just sorry that you like support, because that's, like, I mean, we need people like you. Thank you for your service is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, that's awful sounding. Now let's see what we're going up against. Oh boy, another brand. Alawi Garen, that's gonna fucking suck. I mean, I can ult Alawi to make her a lot less dangerous, thank goodness. But like, the Garen's execute, oof. Garen execute plus Alawi being Alawi. This Warwick is going to be in trouble if I don't ult the Alawi. And I've got to make sure I time it right too, because if I don't, then unstoppable when she ults. Okay, let's see. Ew, these are all bad. I'm rerolling. Sorry. I'm gonna have a 1.3 second cooldown. I'm already at a 3-second one. Oh, sorry, 2.5, not even. But my Q is going to be at 1.2 seconds. Okay. Good thing, too, because that's like my main damage source, that and my passive. Ah. We're going in, apparently. Ah, I wanted to hit him with the Q to keep my passive up. Gotta come over and save the Warwick. Ah, I thought he'd teleport. Okay, he's just gonna heal up now, but I need to keep near my Warwick friend. Okay. No, you do not get to do that. Damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, ADC's in bronze. I will say though, this is I don't mean this towards you, this is just like a tip in general. It took me learning this to do better. You will do better if you assume your teammates are garbage and never ever do any play that relies on your team being good. Always assume you're the only good person on your team. That doesn't mean you are. You're bad too. Everyone's bad. Everyone makes mistakes. But the point is, pretend like you're the only good person on your team and everyone else is feeding whenever you make a plan or a decision in the game. That makes you survive a lot more. Gee, nice job, man. This Teemo is just gonna keep getting smashed. I don't know why he was blinding the person who was not near him. Ah, I thought she'd run around it. Woo-hoo-hoo, 11 health! I'm just gonna let my health come up a little bit. Yep. I knew that that was gonna happen, but I still thought maybe if I could get my passive healing up a bit more, I might survive one basic. Oh well. Yeah, no, I don't play ARAM very often. But when I do, I tend to do very poorly. Cruelty sucks on Mord because my only immobilization pulls them, so it makes it miss. Rune Carver is really good though. What are you doing in an arena at 12 on a weekday, officer? With you being from the EU, I'm NA, so I'm in a different time zone. Right now it is 1 p.m. my time, but like I wouldn't be surprised if it's noon for his time zone. So yeah, noon, police officer playing arena. I mean, hey, I mean, where else are they gonna be at noon on a weekday? Doing their job? Okay. He used flash. There we go. Yeah, 7 p.m. Very different time zone. I never even checked. Oh, he got cruelty. Warwick with cruelty. Okay, I can see that one being good because the fear, they wouldn't be able to get out of it. The ult, they wouldn't be able to get out of it. Yeah, that's a pretty good one on him. Ooh, come on, Draven, you got the... Aww. I'd rather fight the Draven. Okay. That Graves through hard. Next up, I'm getting Rylai's so that enemies can't just permanently run away from me. Kinda need it. Then I'll get Rabadon. Then probably Liandry's. It depends on augment, because if I get an augment next time that gives me like AP on health or something like that, then yeah, I'll do what I just said. But if I get something like heavy hitter, then I might get Liandry first since it gives the 300 health. So one thing I've noticed, I think the skill level of players increases the more people are playing at a time, and because people who play League have no life, I can see how that would be true. That was insane. I was just queuing that man over and over and he could do nothing about it. Okay, what's going on over in Teemo land? So, I just want to say, by the way, while we're in this point in time, I was playing this with my friend the other day, and I came to a realization of how I think they could balance this game a little more, the arena mode. What if the healing plants died when they're outside the ring? That way, you can't have the inherent benefit of, oh, you're a ranged character when the ring is small, so therefore you can heal while the enemy can't. Because that's sort of just how it is right now. If you're a ranged character, then you're able to just gain something no one else can gain. I'll take Dawnbringers. Like, I mean, the set isn't going to really be able to go heal from that plant, but the Teemo can, and the Teemo already counters the set because Teemo. So, I think a good way of balancing it would be to just make it so that healing plants die outside the ring. They don't need to make the bomb plants die, but I think the healing plants should, just because of the fact that, like, then you aren't going to have those games where the ring completely closes and everyone's burning and someone lives and wins just because they have more attack speed, so they're able to hit the plant all 3 times, whereas the other person had low attack speed, so even though they're a tank they die, or even if they were ahead they die because, well, the other person healed up fully. His ult did no damage because I W'd just in time. Then he missed his flash. Woo! Yeah, basically. So that's why I think that it'd be better if they just made it so that they didn't have the ability to live outside the ring. Just trying to get as much gold as I can from those Alawi tentacles. I doubt that 15 gold will make much of a difference, but you never know. Oh my gosh, that poor Akshan! Holy shit, that man just got held in place! Okay. Yeah. Since I got, Dawnbringers, that's a nice tanky item. I can just go straight for Rabadons, I don't need to worry. Yeah, having a Q then basic attack combo. This is so good. I do 540 damage with every Q, and yet it has an insanely short cooldown. And in my ult, I can do 563, and I steal the ability haste, so I just never even have to basic. Jeez. Okay, I definitely ult the brand here. Damn! Oh! Spatula. Ooh. I didn't know she had that. I was not paying attention. I just, that would be her just doing insane damage because Spatula press Q. Rise? The plan? I'll take Magic Pen. Yeah, Poppy with Heartsteel, Divine Sunder, and Spatula. Yeesh. Plus, I am building AP more, to be fair, so I'm not very tanky at all. I've only got 105 armor, so makes sense that she would decimate me like that. I just didn't think she would do it that hard. That was even more than I was expecting. There we go. Okay, let's watch this game over here with the Poppy brand. Thank goodness they lost. Yeah, that Poppy is probably the only one in this entire game who is going to absolutely decimate me no matter how late in the game we get. Mirror image, nah. Typhoon. Okay, so Typhoon, I'm not gonna get it, but just so you know, Typhoon's really strong on Mord because it applies his passive on hit, which means that you just have to do a Q in a basic or an E in a basic, and you instantly have your passive up. Not gonna do it though, I'm gonna reroll. Executioner. Hey man, of course. Thanks for dropping in and thanks for the follow. Hope you don't fail. And hey, thanks for saying that. It really does mean a lot, man. Have a good rest of your evening. Oh boy. Brand Poppy, please die. Oh, they're not going to. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so Poppy, despite being so dangerous, she still isn't their damage. Brand is still their damage. It's just that she is not weak herself. It's like the difference between getting hit by a car and getting hit by a truck. Brand is still a truck, but she's still a car. So I still should focus Brand, get him killed in my ult, and then me and Warwick can worry about her. This fight's taking forever. There we go. Allowy moment. Okay, next item of business. With that Poppy, I definitely want Leandre's. There's not a fucking question in my mind. I need that to deal with her. Teemo's got Decapitator, so his mushrooms are gonna be insanely painful. Cassiopeia is gonna want to warm up though. So I'll try and ruin that for her, I guess. Sadly, since warm-up routine doesn't give stats, it just increases your damage, I don't actually steal that when I ult her. So it actually kind of sucks ulting her, or really ulting anyone who has warm-up routine, because they just get damage that doesn't get mitigated that much. I mean, it still gets mitigated because their stats go down, but the damage increase doesn't go down. Oh, why did that turn? Getting held in place of that Lux ult was not good. But doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Alawi just face tanking that so she can res her teammate. I respect it. Doesn't look like her teammate's gonna do jack shit with that opportunity. I guess technically got Draven hit by the set with that, but nah, that Garen kind of threw away the life that Alawi gave him. I feel bad for Alawi there. That's a nice amount of ability power. Now the question is, do I sell the Guardian Shroud and just get an item now? I think Shadow Flame is probably the play, because I've got... Then I'll do an extra 20% increased damage, and I have Executioner, which means I'm doing 15% more. So I'll be doing 35% more damage to anyone within the Shadow Flame range. So below 35% health, I will be doing 35% more damage. Definitely pretty good. I have to leave my ally for a second. I feel bad for him, but I need to. Fuck, I meant to walk farther. Okay. Keep hitting him by accident. I'm trying to hit Urgot. That Urgot, what the fuck? My goodness. How much health does he have? I know Steal Your Heart gives you a lot. Oh, it's because he got Spirit Visage and Merc Treads and Hemomancer's Helm. And Hellfire. Oh my gosh, no wonder. He's just God among men. He cannot die. Also doesn't help our Warwick, and my Warwick went tank Warwick, so he's not able to quite shred as much as I would have liked. I don't blame him since he took Parasitic Relationship. That, you know, that is probably a good choice there, but still kind of ugh. Now I want to play this safely, but we can't do slow because if we go slow, Poppy... Okay, there we go. I learned my lesson and I ulted Poppy this time. Now we get a buy round this time, which is really nice. Ah, erosion. Okay. Now here's the thing. Rylai's is no longer really necessary. No one's escaping from me probably anymore. Well, maybe Teemo could actually. And Draven, you know what, they can't escape. I shouldn't quite sell it yet. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stat bonuses. How about that? I'll take the 2 randoms. Oh, I bought it and it... Okay, I don't get to choose it, I guess. Now, with Rune Carver, I'm dealing 98 damage every 4th ability or attack. Or no, it has to be an ability. Every 4th ability. And it increases, you know, it doubles, or not doubles, but, you know, it adds another 96, or 98, I mean, on that for each time I use it. So that's, it definitely stacks. It's just too bad that I wasn't able to use that stacking to beat that tanky team earlier. Oh, here's my anvil. Omnivamp, that's a nice thing to get right now. More magic pen as well. What's my magic pen now? 72, 15%. Okay. In my ult, I'm doing 900 with a Q. Oh my. Okay, I want to get the Ziggs. I'll steal his AP. Oh, that augment, that damn augment. I won there, but it didn't matter because he just served beyond death. Oh well, I tried my best. Maybe if I had, instead of buying all those things, if I had swapped Rylai's out for a little more damage, or for Spirit Visage so I could have gotten more healing for my W, maybe I would have had a chance there. Or I guess Zhonya's, actually, if I'm... Duh. If I would swapped it out for Zhonya's, then I would have won, because then the moment I saw him going to serve Beyond Death, I could have hit Zhonya's and then we would have won. Damn! But you know what? I still got that one. I got that win as set before, so I can't complain. That is still a win. I asked in the username, or not username, in the stream name, I begged, please give me just one win, and I got one, so I can't complain now for the rest of the game, or rest of the stream. Now, we've got a Darius, and I'm gonna do something fun. I'm doing Rammus. Now, Rammus is a very, we'll say, interesting pick in this game mode. There is he banned Darius as Darius. Okay. Rammus, if he gets the right items and augments, he's something all right. See, there's 2 prismatic items that if you can get both of them on Rammus, you will do insane damage and never die. And those are Darksteel Talons, so that your armor makes you do true damage on hit, and the Molten Stone, or whatever it's called, the Armor of Molten Stone or something, which gives you increased armor percentage and makes you block attacks up to 50% of the time based on your armor. If you get both of those, you will first of all have really high armor, even higher than you can normally get on Rammus, because of the nice good old molten armor. And second of all, your basics will do ludicrous amounts of true damage. That's where the augments come in. You either want an augment that'll give you some kind of like increased resistances so you can get even more armor, or alternatively, you would want to get attack speed, which normally on Rammus attack speed is what? But if you can get deft when doing that build I described, so you get plus 60% attack speed augment, you are doing more true damage than Vayne. Maybe not really, but like it seems like it. You're doing less than her realistically, but you're doing a lot more than her in the sense that you're able to tank for 3 years while doing it. Now, if someone sneezes a bit of magic in your direction, you die. It's all armor, there's no MR. But any AD that hits you, it is like throwing a pebble at a skyscraper. Just watch out, because like I said, if someone uses magic on you, it's like throwing a skyscraper at a pebble. A bit different. Spatula is not something you really want on. I'll take Perseverance, because Rammus with Spatula means I'll be on fire, which means I take more damage. I don't want to take more damage. Okay. Okay, so Shaco going for a funny build. He's got Phenomenal Evil. Ooh. Okay, let's kill this Mundo. That was a really good flash from Mundo. Whew! That was damn close! Edge of my seat there! Woo! Shaco is hyping me up way too much. You're right. He's right. We could have ended that sooner, honestly. I'm just having fun in the chat this game. This is the fun chat game. I can't go over there, man. Now, this team's all AP, so I don't do jack shit against them. Okay, bye, Shaco. Ah. Not much I can really do. Okay, this is where we do the rerolls. Gargo is also really good. I'll take that. Whoa, okay. Let's not do that. I mean, this is awful censorship, but I just don't want Twitch to be angry at me. There we go. If I cover it up most of the time when it's on the screen, then it won't matter. Okay. Just gotta keep him under lock. Damn. It's a damn shame that didn't work out. Oh well. Thornmail, now I actually tank. Okay. Now, the Swain is going to be an issue. So is the Graves. The Graves, at least, I can tank. I'm just worried because I won't be able to see them. I just walked right into that. Oh, I meant to hit the Swain. Damn. Ah, the arena. Heavy hitter? Heavy hitter's good. Heavy hitter's really good. That means I'm gonna want to get Heartsteel, which it's a bit late. I didn't get to stack it as much as I would have liked, but I did get it. Yeah, bro does have 2 AP augments, huh? I went over them thinking he was gonna go over this way. The boxes. The boxes. They, like, really helped. I'm never gonna live up to that first round. That first round, I barely eked out that win. That's the best I'm ever gonna do. Yeah, my Thornmail has done 60,552. Oh boy. Okay, let's... Gotta dance on him for that one. He thought that it was an AP Shaco. I should probably take some magic resist. The magic resist, you know, since magic is kind of my downfall, it's nice to make up for it. Mr. Rock. Oh, this map. I'm not a fan of this one. I don't think anyone is, so... The Senna seems to be a bit mad. Up and left the game. Mark's Mage! That's funny, but no. Take Shrink Ray. Okay, well, I've got Shrink Ray, so now they're gonna do even less damage. I'm just the ultimate tank. Got Jack Show now too, so I'll have even more armor. Damn. That Mundo just takes so much of a beating. Woo! It's close. It's close though. Last item. Sunfire for the extra damage from me, or Unending Despair is probably the right call for the healing. Okay. But you got Force of Nature. Okay. Now he has Magic Missile, which is pretty good, I would say. Just delaying this. Uh-oh. Yeah. The double AP team. There's really nothing I could do against them. I was all in for the armor. I was really, really hoping that Shaco would be able to kill them, but sadly, he couldn't. And it's not his fault, they just outdamaged him. Oh well. We tried, and that's what's important. That wasn't quite the Rammus game I was expecting. Definitely a bit different than I was planning, but you know what? It still went pretty well. I was still very tanky. So let's see, what other character could I go for that might be fun? Because there's a lot that works really well in Arena that I think are sleeper picks. And those are the ones that I kind of like, I kind of want to play right now. The thing is, some of them are kind of reliant on allies. And I don't really want to rely on someone that may or may not be able to do it. I think we'll do Fiddle. Fiddle could be a good choice. I don't know, I had to yawn there. But I think Fiddle may be the play, because if you get the right augments, he can be good, but if you get the wrong ones, yeah, very bad. Of course, there's also other choices as well that I could go for. I mean, there's a lot of good choices here. Karthus is underrated, I think, because if you are able to live long enough, you can just make everywhere dangerous for the enemy while your teammate still has a safe place in the ring, because they have to choose between either taking ring damage, which will obviously not be what they choose, or taking damage from your passive after you're already dead. So they're just stuck in a permanent damage zone. Is it that much damage? No, but still. Okay, A Soul. I don't want to go Fiddle with A Soul. That's just not a good play. Gwen could be a good play, but everyone plays Gwen. Malzahar is not a good idea with A Soul. We need something that can sort of... Never mind. We need to start a new queue. Thanks. I don't get dodging in Arena. I'm not gonna lie. It's Arena. It's a for fun game mode. Why? I mean, like, you're gonna give yourself a 5-minute queue time penalty over what? Not getting to play the champion you wanted to play? Like, okay. Now, as for what we don't want to deal with as Fiddle, there's a lot. But I'm going to get rid of Morgana, because that's one you really don't want to deal with. Because you'll just get queued and then just be stuck there dying. Oh, why am I yawning so much? Ugh. Apparently, that last match really made me tired. Also, I'm sorry, Akali got banned? She's never banned. Now, Fiddle into Jinx, or Fiddle with Jinx rather, may not be the best play for tankiness, because I'm not going tank Fiddle. I mean, Fiddle can kind of tank by just pressing W, but like I'm not building Heartsteel or anything like that. But so while we will be squished very quickly because we both have like the health bar of an ADC, we will do a lot of damage while going out. Now, admittedly, Fiddle, you know, I press W and I can tank a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. So it's not as bad as if I were playing like Jhin with a Jinx teammate. The JI siblings would probably be a really bad choice, because a Mundo would get on top of you and just hit you with a meat cleaver, a basic, and an E, and you'd be dead. Swain, on the other hand, with a Fiddle. Or Xerath with a Fiddle. Okay, Xerath with a Fiddle I'm not a fan of. I liked the Jinx because then we have AD and AP. I liked the Swain because then we have a tank. I don't like Xerath. Xerath is even more AP that is also squishy. I would have been fine with squishy if it was AD, but that's not a good one. Not a fan of that choice. Okay, I'm just yawning forever now. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to make me yawn so much. I slept a normal amount last night. I don't know. Magic Missile... yeah. I think Magic Missile can be fine. I would prefer if I had, like, been playing Singed with that. Okay. We'll see how much Magic Missile does this round. Damn. That much did Magic Missile do? 129. Yeah, not that much. But to be fair, they were just... Tom was on top of me that whole time. I thought they would focus Xerath a bit more, since Xerath is, you know, backlines and does so much damage, but I guess they prefer me. Bye, Xerath. Yeah. Oh well, we both scale. Xerath, there's no need to ping me for getting Magic Missile, okay? I'm already not a fan of the Xerath for pinging my augment like that, as if it's terrible option. Like, yeah, I know that I'm not exactly damaging from very far away, but like it's still free true damage. And I did not want to use a bunch of rerolls on my very first augment, so I'm just gonna say right now that he's definitely in the wrong for acting like that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he isn't that bad and he's just a bit upset. Maybe he just had a bad game. Okay. Now I just heal up real quick. Just gonna be a bit of an, not an ass to him, but make a point out of how it's not a bad thing to get by doing that. I don't really want any of these. Decapitator, yes. I will take that. So attacks and non-ultimate ability casts will grant stacks. And if I can get all 40 stacks... Mwah. And that does not mean I'm going to wait to ult until it's like the perfect situation, right? Because here's the thing. It's still better to ult and then stack it up and then just ult again by getting either Ultimate Revolution, which would be ideal, obviously, or, more importantly, heal plants. Or more likely, not more importantly. But that doesn't mean I won't try and... I'm just stacking up my shit right now, if you can't notice. Now I flashed there. My magic missile did 426 that round, so over half of it. Pretty good damage. I mean, yeah, 426 damage is obviously not that much in the late game, but being able to do a quarter of my health in true damage, like my current health, obviously, is pretty good. Also, this Zeri, I feel bad for her, but she did greed for that, so it's kind of her fault. Now, next up, we're gonna want probably I don't know. Malignance isn't that good in this game mode. I'll take Rabadon right off the bat. Just right off the rip, Rabadon. We do want to, at some point, get Zonia's, so I might just get that next, honestly. Because Zhonya's with my ult, you know, you just ult, press the Zhonya's button, easy.
Time's up, fighters.
Shit. Shit. Yeah, that Zeri was just poking me from afar. Yep, we lose. No mana, yeah. Sadly, with the Zeri just poking me, I was trying to get up my, my decapitator stacks, but I wasn't able to do much before she killed me. That was really bad for me. Accelerating sorcery, Wooglets. That's an amazing quest to get right now. Whew. Okay. So all I gotta do now is get Zhonya's, and I've already finished the quest. And that'll combine Zhonya's and Rabadon's into one item, and that one item is also going to give me, I think, better AP. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it gives me a better version of Magical Opus. Instead of 35%, I want to say it's even more. I might be wrong about that. But next round, we'll find out. I'm just gonna start using my shit to fill up my... Oh my gosh. That CC immunity is aggravating as hell. Oh, he could use the Thresh Lantern and he could have gotten out of there and saved me. Damn. And maybe he couldn't click on it because of the hitbox. That's entirely possible. So yeah, powered by 50%. That's so much better. Next up, I'll get Leandri's. Now, he still seems to be upset about my magic missile. I still say that getting max health true damage is pretty good. Even if it isn't doing the full 1% max health true damage, being able to do it is really nice. Not to mention, again, I didn't want to use all my rerolls. Sadly, wasn't close by there. I thought she'd shoot out her third ult, so I woo-glitzed. I timed it too early. Damn.
Today's items courtesy of our madly handsome, ultra magnanimous, and hopelessly romantic patron.
Yeah, sadly, even with my really good damage, we don't have a tank, which kind of ruins it. Okay. So we've got 638 AP. So we're doing, 3,000 damage over 5 seconds with our ult. It's so nice, but... Come on. Yeah. That Singe doing so much. And the Corki saying easy is a bit annoying. I mean, the Corki didn't do much there. It was pretty much just singed on me. Yeah, like, the Wooglets would have been really great in the late game. Sadly, didn't have a chance to scale up my MR, or not MR, my AP there. And the Singe just was constantly on my ass. He was never leaving me alone. So, nothing I could really do. That's the problem. That's why, like I said, we need a tank if we're going to do Fiddle. I'm going to actually do Fiddle a second time, because that was not a really good example. First of all, I had a teammate who just really was upset about me taking Magic Missile, despite the fact that it's really good damage. I mean, it's not as good as on, like, Singed, obviously, but it's true damage that just is additional to all the damage I'm already doing. I think that's pretty good. Because, like, when I send in my ult, it's just going to be proccing over and over and over again. It's not bad. Well, let's try Fiddle again, and this time, hopefully we'll get Wooglets again. Maybe even Wooglet's first item, maybe. That would be really nice, because then we get the Rod right off the bat. It'll give us some AP, literally just going into the first fight, plus the AP we'd already have from the orb. Honestly, if I get Wooglet, oh sorry, hiccup. If I get Wooglet's first augment of the game, I'll get Sorks first instead of the orb, simply because I would prefer the magic pen at that point, because it would honestly be more useful to me than even more AP early on in the game, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just think early on, where it's just a little bit of AP or a little bit of magic pierce, I don't know. Shogath! There's a tank, even if he builds MR, or why do I keep wanting to say MR instead of AP? Even if he builds AP, he'll tank just inherently with that ultimate, and it's, even if he never even gets a kill with it, he's gonna get it, because we're in arena, you just get free stacks of it. Now, it does mean we're doing almost exclusively AP. The only non-AP is gonna be Cho'Gath's ult, which will be true damage, so people don't have to build any armor against us, which kind of sucks. It would have been really nice if every other team had a lot of AD. Come on. A lot of 80. Could be more. It would be really great if every team had a bunch of AD, because then it doesn't really benefit people to build MR if only one team is AP. But obviously in the late game it would, but that's if we got to the late game. Now we've got Jurassic Cho'Gath over here. Now the Malzahar Lux combo will be instant death, pretty much. Malzahar will ult, and then Lux will ult, and then death. So I need to hope that he ults Cho'Gath. Mark's Mage. No, thanks. Combo Master it is. I know I used all my rerolls there. And I know that, like, just last game I said I didn't want to use all my rerolls. I did it for Wooglets. I really wanted Wooglets, and I didn't get it. I could still get it as my next augment, although the odds are way lower now. But on the bright side, Electrocute and Phase Rush are not bad at all, especially Electrocute. Phase Rush is fine. I thought she'd move closer. Okay. Now let's try and just, there we go. Pop him with my W. Because my W does missing health damage, so, you know, very, very nice for executing. Okay. Now my Q can do pretty good damage if I time the fear right. Because if I fear them with my passive instead of fearing them with Q, then I can Q them and instantly do 14% of their current health. Very nice. And this is the perfect map and spawn location to do it. Except for if they do that. Damn! If I'd gotten the pop there, he would have been dead. And the pop. Ooh, Rune Carver. I think I might want Rune Carver. I mean, yeah. Better than the other ones. Oh, we got double reality fracture though. That would have been funny. Just all the grubs in the world. Now, we've got one more augment chance for getting that Wooglets. Let's hope we get it. Suddenly, all of my face is itchy. I don't know why. Just waiting out until I had my ult. That's a, see, this is what I mean when I say if you have a tank, Fiddle is so good. You saw how he was keeping their attention like a good tank, and I was just reaping the rewards. And he was doing a lot of damage too, mind you. It's not like he's only tanking and doing nothing else. He's doing really good. So yeah, no, this is going pretty well. Next augment in a single round, by the way. So here's hoping we get Wooglets, because if we get Wooglets, we win. I shouldn't say we win, but like we get what we want, because Wooglets is so fucking good. Just plus 50% to your AP is so good. And combining Zhonya's and Rabadon's into one item slot. I don't need to explain why that's good. There we go. Sadly, Cho died, but... Ooh. That Lux is really slippery. I feel like the ring always ends here. I know it doesn't, but it feels so often like it ends there. Wooglets, 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 come on. No. Phenomenal Evil and it's killing time. Phenomenal Evil. You can't not take infinitely stacking AP. It would have been nice to get it first, so I could have been taken... I mean, I do start with 40 AP, because I got it as my second augment. Although it doesn't say I did. Like, it's saying I'm supposed to, but when I'm mousing over it, it's just saying AP gain 0. Maybe when I get into this? No? Maybe I have to stack it once to get it. I don't know. I fucked that up completely. I completely messed that up in every way possible. And it didn't help that Karma was able to just avoid my W there. I will say Karma is definitely a sleeper pick in this. She is so good. Damn it. He just chased me down. Oh well, we lost, but it's fine. We have to lose every now and then. Sadly, I think this is a raised stakes round, wasn't it? So, sucks that the one time we lose is that, but... Oh well. Now we get Zhonya's here. Wooglets would have been nice, but I'll stick with still getting Zhonya's, because even if I don't have Wooglets, it's kind of a necessity. I'm posing as an effigy, guys. I'm definitely just an effigy. Okay. The audio got really quiet there for some reason.
Looks like a new fighter's tagging in.
Okay. And I'm dead instantly because I just got collapsed on. That's fucking awful. Yeah, we lose this round. Ain't no way. This volley bear with parasitic and impassable and cruelty, like, nah. Damn. I knew he was probably going to stun me there, but I was hoping he'd stop hitting the healing plant to do so, but no, he just let me do it. He took that risk. He knew he had the attack speed to do it. That was a really good play from the Tom. I feel bad that it didn't work out for him. I guess the attack speed and the ability haste just because I wanted the ability haste. The attack speed's awful, but maybe if I'd taken Mark's Mage. But the thing is, I'm pretty much always using abilities. Oh well. I didn't use Zhonya's last round because it, while it would have been nice, it really didn't have a good time to use it. I mean, I could have used it when they first collapsed on me, but they would have just killed me the moment it ended anyway. I wanted to save it so that Cho could respawn me and then maybe we could get it from there. I'm just instantly using Zhonya's. Fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I walked right back into it. Man, I feel bad. I've completely screwed that one up. Last two rounds were just not my game. It seems like they finally learned to just collapse on me instead of letting me do my own thing. And because we're late enough in the game where they can just do that, there's not much I can do. I can try and Zhonya's, but it doesn't do much. Now You See Me isn't that good. So I'll take Mirror Image.
Wish I could use that ability.
Okay. Now we get a buy round this time, thank goodness. So let's just watch this Volibear Garen combo. Especially because now they're fighting the Tom Karma. A big reason I also like Fiddle, by the way, in this is because Fiddle sort of counters the Zyra Teemo or Zyra Heimerdinger, etc. combo builds, Shaco, the builds that are based around wait until the end and then let the traps kill them. are countered because I just go on top of them with my ult when the ring is small. I hit Zhonya's and they can't do anything. They just take a massive amount of damage. Now, Rune Carver also means I can just stack from afar over and over again, just pressing E and Q. Now, I do have to Q an enemy, so I would have to do it on something, but still, I can just E the air. Now, Tom just got his Heartsteel quest done, so he's now massive. So that's going to be a bit bad. But, oh well. Next up, let's see. We're fighting the Heimer Zyra. Okay. I'm gonna get Shadow Flame, so we get even more execute, because... Middle. Now, the Golden Spatula on Heimer is very scary. You know, it's 150 AP. It literally gives, like, way more than Rabadon's. And it even gives more than Rabadon's plus 35% is giving me. So he's got insanely high AP. He's got 670. So it's very scary. Ah, I couldn't heal up. Oh well. I wanted to heal up off of her plants, and then once I healed up, ult in, but I couldn't do that. It was close. Definitely could have done better. Definitely could have done worse. But anyway, that's enough arena for today. I hope that everyone watching had a great time. Anyone who may have missed part of the stream, check out my VOD. I will be uploading it later today. It is on my YouTube channel that you can see in the below, but you can also just look up my Twitch name and you should find Gomfer Live. Do not go to the one that's just called Gomfer. That is a channel that I made and have not used and plan to not use anytime soon, specifically just as a clips channel that I'm not using yet, but I don't want to have the username taken before I can use it. Not that I think anyone would really take it right now. I'm a small streamer, but if I ever did become big enough that people would want to do that, I don't want them to be able to. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. See ya!